whether we should buy or sell, what comparison we need to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what comparison we had to do?
Bond price and bond value.
Bond price and bond value. Can you explain me what is bond price?
It's the market price.
Bond price is the market price of the bond, and the bond
Okay,
valuation is what we calculate.
perfect. So bond valuation is the value of the bond which we would like to pay and earn the expected rate of return, whereas the bond price is the current market price of the bond or the price of the bond at which it is available to you. Is this correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Let's go ahead. Now let us learn how to value redeemable bonds. That means bonds have a limited life, which is known to us. In that case, how to value those type of bonds. Let us learn that. Okay. So the formula for valuing the redeemable bond is, I hope you are able to see the screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the value of bond is equal to I is annual rate of interest. I bracket open PVAF for required rate of return for n years plus MV, that is maturity value, present value factor for R required rate of return for the nth year. Copy this down. V is bond value. I is annual interest. R is required rate of return or expected rate of return. N is equal to period or life of bond or debenture. MV is maturity value. Does everyone has calculators?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
ना
sir.
आप हाँ बोलोगे तो भी मैं कहाँ चेक करने आने वाला हूँ ना. Very good. Okay, those who have calculators, fine, good. Those who don't have it, please take it up, arrange for it, because there will be lots of calculations done. And I will write over here. You can copy it, but then in exam, what happens and where do you are you lost or not? It's totally on you. Okay, let's understand this formula. Okay, I hope everybody has written. Let's understand the formula now. Okay, so when you see, we are finding out the bond value. Bond value is divided into two major parts. Okay, the formula is divided into two major parts. If you see, the first part is related to annual interest and second part is related to your maturity value. Now, your annual interest is multiplied by something, okay, that is written down in the bracket, which is present value annuity factor. I repeat, present value annuity factor at R required rate of return for n period. Okay, you are going to get interest for a period of 5 years, 10 years, for the life of it, right? that that total amount of return interest what you get, that you need to bring down to the present value terms to find out bond value today. Okay, So you multiply your annual interest with present value annuity factor at R required rate of return for n period. So that you will add maturity value. Can I say at the end of the period you are going to get some face value in back, which is known as maturity value. The value of bond, what you get at the end of the life of the bond, is known as maturity value. So that also you are going to get. So can I say that that also you need to bring it into present value terms to add and find out the value of bond. So if you see, this formula is simple, which is doing nothing but bringing all the cash flows of the bond. I repeat, it is bringing all the cash flows of the bond to the present value terms and totaling it up. First part is relating to annual interest and second part is relating to maturity value. From the bond, which all cash flows you get two things: interest and maturity value, nothing else. So bringing it to the present value terms and adding is what the whole formula is about. So if I were to ask you a question that how do you explain the valuation of bond in a simple language, not with the formula, then I can say that bond valuation is nothing but the present value of all the cash flows out of the bond. Present value of stream of cash flows out of the bond is known as bond value. Is this understood? Any doubts over here? Let us understand with the help of the practical example. Write down a question. Sorry. A is willing to purchase a 5-year bond with face value rupees 1,000 and coupon rate 9% per annum. Mr. A has an expectation of 10% returns. How much should Mr. A pay to purchase the bond? Is the question copied? Shall I go ahead?
Done, sir.
Yes, sir.
See, the important thing over here is the life is given to us 5 years. So can I say that here we are talking of redeemable bond or debenture? So the formula for valuation will be V is equal to I bracket open PVAF R rate of expected rate of return for n period plus maturity value into present value factor for R rate of return at the nth period. Now please don't write down, just see what I am writing, understand and then copy it down. How much is the coupon rate, interest rate given to you in the question? 9%. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And the face value is 1000 rupees. Face value is 1000 rupees. So can I say the annual interest will be 9% of 1000, that is 90 rupees. We will multiply by present value annuity factor at a required rate of return is 10% for 5 years plus maturity value. Is anything given about maturity value? At what rate the bond matures? Nothing is given, right? So when I say it will mature at par, and par means face value 1000 rupees, so maturity value will be 1000 rupees. That will be multiplied by present value factor at 10% for 50 year. Okay, if you see over here, this I have written as for 5 years and here I have written as 5th year, because it is present value factor and here it is present value annuity factor. Annuity factor is nothing but the total of all the factors for that period, and present value factor is of that particular year. So on your calculators, do you know how to calculate present value annuity factor and present value factor? Have you done it? Have you calculated present value factors anytime in past? We had done it. I myself have taught you in financial management and business mathematics. On your calculator, clear everything. Memory से clear करो, सब clear कर दो. I'll tell the steps. You do it on your calculators. As we require for 10%, you will start with your in your calculator as 1 divided by 1.1. Why 1.1? Because we want 10%, so it will be 1.1. If we wanted 8%, it would be 1 divided by 108. If we wanted 15%, it would be 1 divided by 1.15, and so on. So we require over here for 10% 1 divided by 1.1. How much did you get on calculator? 0.909090. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Press
Yes, sir.
Press M plus. Did the figure change on your calculator? It should not. Press equal to. You should get 0.862 or maybe something like that. 0.86. Yes, press M plus. Press equal to. Press M plus. Press is equal to M plus. Press is equal to M plus. You must have pressed is equal to 5 times. Why 5 times? Because we want for 5th year and 5 years. How much you get on your calculators? 0.6209 something.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now the figure what you get on your calculator right now is a present value factor at the rate 10% for 5th year. So can I say I can write down 1000 into bracket 0.6209, and now when you press MRC, that is memory recall, you will get present value annuity factor. In memory, it must have totaled the 5 figures what you had asked for. You press is equal to M plus, is equal to M plus, is equal to M plus. So you had asked your calculator to add in the memory at the back of the mind. What figure did you get? Did you get something 3.79?
Yes, sir.
What is the
Yes,
figure
sir.
exact? 3.7.
3.16.
I did not get third. I don't remember the third in the footnote.
3.7907.
Okay. 3.7907. Did everyone get this?
Yes, sir.
It's
Yes,
done. So now it's done. It's simple. Now it is mathematics. You can just multiply and add it up. You will get the bond value. Can somebody tell me how much did you get? 90 into 3.7907. That is 341.163. And did everyone get 962.063?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is the bond value, 962.063. Any doubts, any queries, any questions, do ask me right away. Otherwise, I'll start the next question. Okay, I'll start with the next question. Mr. Shah, please start writing down the question. Shah wants you to find out bond value if bond A matures at par, B matures at 20% premium, and C matures at 10% discount. Other information: face value ₹100, interest rate 7% per annum, expected rate of return 12% per annum, and period 5 years. Let's start with the solution. we want to find out the bond value, and we are doing it for a scenario when bond matures at par. We know the formula for redeemable bonds. Value of bond V is equal to I, annual rate of risk, into present value annuity factor for R, required rate of return for N period, plus maturity value into present value factor for R, expected rate of return, and N period. How much is the interest? The rate is given as 7%. Face value is given as 10 rupees. So can I say that annual interest is 7 rupees into present value annuity factor at 12% for 5 years? Plus maturity value. Now we are maturing at par. So 100 rupees face value, present value factor at 12% for 5th year. Can you find out present value factor and present value annuity factor? Can you find out present value factor and present value annuity factor? Let me see. Can you tell me present value factor and present value annuity factors? Waiting for your answers. I did not get answers from you all. 12% 5th year and 12% 5 years. 1 divided by 1.12 is equal to m plus, 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 and is equal to m plus 5 times. It should not take so much time. This is somewhere 3.60 and
0.5674.
674. And what about this? 3.60
3.6047.
47. Why are people not answering? थ्री पॉइंट सिक्स जीरो 47 है कि 48 है, चेक करो।
सर राउंड ऑफ 48.
48 25.2336 plus 56.74. What is the bond value? 81.9736.
9736. Yes, sir.
Perfect. Now, in the same manner, find out for if the bond matures at premium and bond matures at par. Bond matures at 20% premium, right? The formula is value is equal to IPVAF for RN plus maturity value PVF RN. Bond value is equal to your interest is 7 rupees known to you, present value annuity factor for R required rate of return 12% for 5 years plus maturity value. Now when I say maturity is 20% premium, when I say 20% premium, that is 20% over and above your face value. Face value is 100 rupees. So can I say maturity value will be 120 into present value factor for 12% at 5th year. So 7 into 3.6048, right? Now you need not calculate the value factor over and over again. The factors are same, 12% 5 years. Correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm writing down incorrect, please correct me. Is this value correct? Written on the whiteboard. Check.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Completed for bond matures at discount. Sorry. Value is equal to interest, present value annuity factor R comma N plus maturity value, present value factor R comma N. 7 into present value annuity factor at 2% for 5 years plus 90 into present value factor at 12% for 5th year. So 7 into 3.6048 plus 90 into 0.5674. Correct me if I'm wrong. So this will be 25.2336 and 90 into 0.564. 51.066.
76.2996.
Perfect. Is it done? Shall I go ahead?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Write down a question. A debenture with face value rupees 100 and interest of 12%, sorry, not rupees, of 12% per annum is redeemable at par after 6 years. The current market price of debenture is rupees 90. Whether an investor with 15% expectation should buy the debenture. Can you find out bond value from this? Once you have copied down the question, find out the bond value. I'm waiting for your answers. कितना आया बॉन्ड वैल्यू? Did you get somewhere around 88.6 something?
88.644.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Did anyone get something else? Okay. So your value, bond value is 88.644 and your current market price is 90 rupees. Should you buy or not buy? You are valuing it at 88, but it is available at 90.
No, sir, we won't buy.
Should not buy.
Do not buy. Correct? So write a statement. Since the bond price is higher than bond value, since the bond price is higher than bond value, investor should not buy. Investor should not buy at current market price. Write down next question. A bond with face value ₹1,000 and coupon rate of 7% per annum matures after 5 years at par. Your required rate of return is 8% and current market price of bond is 9605. Will you buy the bond? You all have 5 minutes from now. You need to tell me the bond value and will you buy or not. You have 5 minutes from now. This how much is the bond value?
So
6,833.949.
Are you sure? Are you sure? 6,000 नहीं आना चाहिए. Others
9,689.
9,600.
9,600.8.
0.89.
9689. Point.
600. 9,600.
So are you saying 9,600.89?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So should you buy the bond or not? Will you buy the bond? Do not buy. Is this correct? Write down next question. A bond with face value rupees 100, coupon rate 9% per annum, matures after 10 years at a premium of 10%. Expected rate of return of investor is 12%. Current market price of bond is rupees 87.50. Will you suggest the investor to buy the bond if interest is payable every 6 months? Copy down the question, then I'll explain and then we'll solve together.
done, sir.
Now, the only one change in the question is that interest is payable 6 months. 6 months. Okay. So, whenever you have interest which is payable not annually, okay, if it is not paid annually, that it can be paid every monthly, every quarterly, or maybe every 6 months. In that case, how will you value the bond? Okay, the formula will be, okay, listen to this. The formula will be V is equal to I, which is annual interest, divided by 2, bracket open, present value annuity factor for R divided by 2 and 2n plus maturity value, bracket open, EVF R divided by 2 and 2n. Now this is for half yearly. If it was quarterly, the formula would be V is equal to I divided by 4. You have 4 quarters, right? EVAF R divided by 4, comma 4n plus maturity value EVF R divided by 4, comma 4n. And if it would be monthly, then the formula would be V is equal to I divided by 12 EVAF R divided by 12 and 12n, 12 times the period, plus maturity value, present value factor PVF R divided by 12 and 12n. This is for monthly. Everyone please copy down this formulas. Monthly, quarterly and half yearly, copy down. Then we will start with the solution. I hope you must have got the hint that what we are supposed to do. Let's start with the solution. I hope you have written down the formulas for monthly, quarterly and half yearly. So in the question we have interest is paid every 6 months, that is half yearly. So for our purpose, we will write down formula again. V is equal to I divided by 2 present value annuity factor to R, R divided by 2 R divided by 2 comma 2n bracket close plus maturity value bracket open present value factor R comma n. How much is the coupon rate, interest rate given to us in the question? 9%.
9%.
Okay, 9% of face value 100, that will be 9 rupees. So can I say 9 divided by 2 bracket open present value annuity factor. How much is the expected rate of return of the investor? 12%. 12 divided by 2 comma. What is the period of bond? 10 years. So can I say 2 into 10 plus it is going to mature at 10% premium. Face value is 100. So can I say maturity value will be 110. Present value factor 12 divided by 2, 2 into 10. It is equal to 4.5. Present value annuity factor for 6% and 20 years plus 110 into present value factor 6% and 20th year. Find out the values. Now I don't think there will be problem with you to find the values. Find out the values of present value factor and present value annuity factor. How much? Can somebody tell me?
$85.9126.
85.912. That's the final answer.
Yes, sir.
But can you tell me the present value annuity factors?
11.4699.
What about present value factors?
0.3118. 3118.
$51.6146, right?
Yes, sir.
So what is the market value? 87.50. And your value is 85.912. Value 85.912. Bond price 87.50. Should you buy or not?
Should not buy.
Should
No,
not
sir.
buy.
Should not buy. Write down one question. A bond with face value rupees 1000 and interest rate 6%. I request you all to kindly mute. It's creating disturbance. Thank you so much.
Sorry, sir.
Thank you so much. Yes. A bond with face value rupees 1000 and interest rate 6% matures after 4 years at par. Expected rate of return of an investor is 2%. Find the bond value if interest is payable. A, yearly. B, half yearly. C, quarterly. And D, monthly. Now this question is for homework. Have you all copied this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Write down next question. a bond with face value rupees 1,000 bearing interest at the rate 12% half yearly, matures after 2 years. Expected now this is also for homework. After completing these two questions, we have completed the first part of the chapter, that is the bond valuation and uh, decision on whether to buy a bond or not. Now we have two more parts to complete, that is yield to maturity, YTM, yield to maturity, and number two we have is bond duration. Okay, those two parts we will start next time. We'll start with YTM, yield to maturity, and then we will go ahead for bond duration. Maybe in next or after that, in next two lectures, this chapter will be complete. Okay, make sure that you attend next lecture. Those questions of YTM are pretty simple and can also be asked for your objective based exam. Okay, now you would get to know that this chapter, which questions what we did in this chapter can be asked for 1 mark or 2 marks. Those are simple calculations, right? So make sure that you attend lecture and get through the whole YTM as well. If you have I have enough attendance. Those who wish to leave can leave. Those who have any doubts, queries, questions can unmute and ask me.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Thank
you,
you so
sir.
much, everyone.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Yes, tell me. Somebody had doubt.
So actually, I have a GST calculator. So when you were teaching that 1 divided by 1.1 and all, na, it didn't work on my calculator. So I just figured out. I asked to my sister, and she says I have to click multiply 2 times, then only it can work.
Yeah, there will be
So
some
can you
different
explain
function. Do
that
you?
part?
No, the thing is that if I have that same calculator, then only I can explain you. What steps I gave
Mm-hmm.
you was the common step. But now what you have is a Casio calculator, if I'm not wrong. CASIO.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
that
Yes, sir.
calculators, those calculators have different function. And what you are doing is perfectly correct where you are multiplying twice. Okay, so
Yes, sir.
you ask your sister and you find out the steps. Okay, the common steps which are there, I can tell you orally, but those steps I cannot tell you orally, which is specific to your calculator.
Okay, so but actually, while I was finding out, I didn't basically pay attention to what you were teaching because I was busy calculating the answer. So can you please
Then
tell me the steps like what to do for the
which step,
percentage?
which steps you want?
So for like basically for the first sum, we had 10%, right? Returns.
Correct. Expected rate of
So I
return.
yes, sir, but I don't know the calculations. How did we do it? Because I was
Which
busy searching
calculation?
it.
Which calculation you are talking of? If you
Sir,
are,
of PVF and PVAF.
that is what I am saying. That for PVF and PVAF, the steps are specific to your calculator. I cannot explain you that which is specific to your calculator orally right now because I don't have that calculator.
Okay, so but if I do purchase a basic calculator, so sir, what will be the steps then?
You bring up that calculator. You tell me. I'll show you because I'll speak up and you do it accordingly. You will get some figures on the screen. Now those figures, what you tell me in that manner, I'll give you the next step. So it is
Okay.
better. So you can continue with that calculator you have, but you just ask your sister who just gave you the answer that you have to press multiply twice. Okay, you ask her to get the present value annuity factor and present value factor. That's fine. Okay, there are few
But sir,
calculators.
actually she also don't know. She just YouTubed it, and then she told
Then,
me like this is what I have to do.
then you can follow what is there on the YouTube and get the answers. I'm not aware about what calculator exactly you have and what you need to do. I cannot help you out in that
Okay.
case.
Okay, sir, but can you tell me the steps like aside from the calculator, what we did in the basic calculator? Because I didn't pay attention
It is
to
one
what did you
divided
tell
by
in that
one.
time.
It is 1 divided by 1.1 is equal to m plus is equal to m plus. You will have to continue your is equal to m plus the number of
Mm-hmm.
times as given in the question. Say it is 5 years, then it will be is equal to m plus for 5 times. If it is 10 years, then is equal to m plus for 10 times. And it is 1
So
divided by
for
1.1
every
if
time,
it is
1
10%.
divided by 1.1.
If it is 10%, 1 divided by 1.1. If it is 12%, 1
Okay.
divided by 1.12. If it is 7%, it will be 1 divided by 1.07. And then is equal to and m plus will be number of times depending on number of years or period what you have in the question. If you have 20, then you will have to press is equal to and m plus 20 times.
Okay, so understood. But if the percentage if is 8, then I have to 1 divided by 1.08, right?
Correct.
Okay, sir. Understood. And sir, what about the PVAF? This is was for the PVF, right?
No, the figure at the end, what you get on the screen is PVF.
Yes.
And then when you press MRC, that is memory recall, you will get a
Okay.
PVAF answer. Then you will get PVAF answer.
Okay, so just like basically, if the question says 10% for the 5 years, then I will do 1 divided by 1.1 is equal to
No,
MRC, sorry, M plus for the 5 times, right?
is
And at the
equal to
fifth
M
time,
plus, is equal to M plus, is equal to M plus.
yes, sir, for the 5 times, that
Correct,
will be my PVF. And then
correct,
for the PVAF, at the fifth time, I have to press MRC.
correct.
Okay, sir. Understood.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay.